Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you another episode of the Redemption series as always. I wanted to get the new year off to a good start. You guys have been wanting some speculations and a little bit of the Redemption series, so I figured I'd bring it to you. Today's focus on the Redemption series today is the story of Earth. Yes, the story of Earth. The Earth itself may have a history and an actual Transformer hidden below. If you're not familiar with the Redemption series focuses on plots, events, characters, and artifacts that were never explained in the Transformers live-action universe. What better way to Earth than to get it started? Let's get right to it. Now, to get this started, we're going to focus in the beginning with Quintessa. Quintessa was referred to the Guardian Knights as the Great Deceiver. The definition of the actual word deceiver means liar. I'm on the bandwagon to really think that Quintessa is a deceiver. Quintessa referred to herself as the Prime of Life, but if you think about it, she was the only one that really referenced herself as a Prime, right? I'm going to focus strictly on Daiakuron and the Great Deceiver, and if Earth itself actually is Unicron. To understand the history of Earth and where we came from, we found out in Transformers last night that the Earth's core is actually the Dark Lord known as Unicron. Now here's where everything gets really interesting, right? Again, Quintessa is referred to the Great Deceiver, a liar, a manipulator, the infection she put on Optimus Prime. The Guardian Knights escaped with her Cybertronian treasure, the staff. They did it for a reason, to protect the secret history of the Transformers and protect the core of Earth itself. We're going to be using the references off of Transformers, G.I. Joe, Earth, Rest in Peace, and The War Never Ends. Now, I did a video on Daiakuron a while back when I first started this YouTube channel, and I kind of went into it a little bit and compared it in one of my speculations for Transformers last night. This one, what if Daiakuron was actually the prophecy itself? Let's learn about Daiakuron. Daiakuron is a living, transforming world created by the makers of the universe, who beast own upon it the powers to create life for its own. It is the creator of Cybertron and its soul, Primus, by the extension of the Transformers. Ions ago, Daiakuron devoured a ripping stars and used this energy to create a number of living worlds, including Cybertron and Unicron. In the modern times, a group of Autobots travels in the depths of Cybertron and met the Keeper, who told them the tale of Daiakuron, decepting on its creation at the hands of the Maker itself, and subsequently the spawn of Cybertron. When CoverGirl expressed amazement at the Transformers' origin and history, Brawn pondered the possibility of Daiakuron having created Earth and humanity. As under Megatron's dominion, Cybertron itself grew horns, similar to Daiakuron. Brawn's theory was proven that when Earth transformed, it transformed into the ancient god known as Atlas. Wow, right? The movie of Transformers the Last Night was focused on the horn in the desert. From this comic book, this actually states that Earth might not have been Unicron, but of an ancient god known as Atlas. Well, let's learn about Atlas. Atlas, the lost sibling of Primus. Atlas is the hidden true form of Earth itself, a being of immense power, capable of going toe-to-toe with any planetary being. Few know of the secret and origins of Earth, but myth and legends on both Earth and Cybertron have eluded its existence, such as Terra and Pangea itself. The first known humans to discover the secret of Atlas' existence when a group of Vikings led by Thor, Falcon, Hasor during Europe's medieval era. From there, various secret societies seem to have risen and fell passed down the knowledge of the secret of the pit, capable of awakening the god known as Atlas in the time of great need. By the modern day, the G.I. Joes were the latest organization to inherit the knowledge of Atlas, with its founder Joe Colton kept the cold sleep entrusted with the secret of Atlas. After Primus threatened to consume Earth's sun, the remaining Joes on Earth enacted the Atlas Protocol, which involved awakened Joe Colton. Colton led the Joes underneath the pit, revealing the secret passageway to the core of Atlas. The Joes awoke Atlas just in time, transforming him into a robot configuration. Atlas sucker punched Primus squarely in the face, shattering the Dyson sphere surrounding the Earth's sun, ending the threat of the solar system. In the aftermath, Atlas went dormant and once again transforming back into a sleep mode known as Earth. Now, what does this sound like? This sounds like the prophecy that Quintessa was delivering to Optimus Prime. She referenced Optimus Prime as his homeworld, referring to Cybertron, aka Primus. And to retrieve his home world, he would have to drain the core of Earth and basically destroy his precious humans. The six horns rising from Earth we came to know as Unicron, the Dark Lord, rising from our core. What was also very interesting is she told Optimus Prime, you destroyed your world, you destroyed your home planet. Not once did she represent Cybertron being her home world, which is very interesting in this, right? What also is very, very interesting is that in the book, in Trinity Library, when Anthony Hopkins was reading this book, he said Quintessa will bring Cybertron and restore her planet to restore her own, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. We find out that Quintessa is actually a human. Now, what's so unique about this is that in the app that we got before the movie came out, it referenced Earth as a Titan. In my opinion, what if Unicron is actually not the core of Earth? What if it is this ancient god known as Atlas, ready to be awoken? I've always been a skeptic of Quintessa itself. The Knights referred to her as the Great Deceiver. They escaped with the staff and brought it here on Earth. Off of this, they talk about the Horn rising and Primus coming and to awake Atlas. What if this planet that we think is Cybertron actually isn't Cybertron? What if Quintessa is actually trying to kill Earth, aka Atlas, and basically maybe wipe the history of how she's connected to the humans in some way, right? What's so unique about this is that Quintessa's goals, let's think about this, to kill Atlas, restore her planet. What if she's actually working for Unicron? What if this whole thing of having Primus and Atlas fight each other to destroy each other, that way Unicron can, in a way, absorb their energy and rise into power? What if he's too weak to take on these two gods in a way? And what if Primus himself and Atlas, based off of this prophecy of Daiakuron, is the actual core and they are connected itself, right? That this is all Unicron's plan, to send Quintessa to kill Atlas, to kill Primus, that way he can arise himself. She could actually be working for Unicron himself. And this is based off of this comic of G.I. Joe, right? The main thing, though, is the horns. But the horns were growing, as in the presence of Primus coming to Earth was awakened Unicron. Now, this is what's very interesting, is that this Atlas and Daiakuron prophecy is actually the prophecy of what the Quintessons actually believe in. They actually believe that Daiakuron is the living core of the universe, and that this story is meant for them. Now we find out Quintessa's got the part humans in her. What if we itself are connected to the Quintessons? What if human beings itself were created in a way off of Quintessons? And Quintessa's whole goal is to destroy Atlas, destroy Primus, and rebuild her new Quintessa planet, which is what the Quintessons call their planet. Start the new chain of slavery to rewrite history by destroying Atlas, the core of Earth. That Quintessa could be the new herald of Unicron, and this could be the actual future idea of what they do on films. At least this is what I do, because in my opinion, this is damn cool. I hope you enjoyed that little speculation in their episode of the Redemption series, the story of Earth, the core of Atlas, not Unicron, right? I wanted to give a couple of shout outs to Vince Von Dragon. Vince made me this awesome video on Instagram and supporting us for a big fan. Vince, thank you so much. Andy Murphy from Twitter, thank you for always having my back and being such a huge supporter. Shout out to the UK, Andy. Guys, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart of how quickly this community is coming. Now with the new year and everything, I got a couple more speculations. We're still focused on the Redemption series and Transformers Education, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This means so much to me, and because of you guys, I'm, in a way, living my dream. I get to come on YouTube and talk about Transformers with you guys, and that means the actual world to me, guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Like I always say, it's called YouTube. That means you, the fans, you, the community, you, the audience. I'm just the face of the franchise. To my subscribers, I love you so much. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Prime Speculator. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Last Prime Speculator. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. To my subscribers, again, I love you so much. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is LPS here, bringing you another episode of the Redemption series. Peace.